Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. It's your fellow servant Shemaiah. How's this? Out of Orlando. I want to say peace to the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. Let us give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, great millstone. And this lesson, it's like I said, it's in transit. And I want to go on and talk about Esau, man. And not really just about Esau, just how I was driving and I seen 3 Edomites, or 3 men that appear to be Edomites, on the corner with signs asking for help. Please. You know, they please asking for help. You know, they need help. You know, I mean, ran down, long beard, you know, dingy clothes, wearing sandals or Crocs. This is what they've been reduced to. All right? And, you know, we have sympathy because we don't know who you are. You know, some of you might actually be, or one out of all 3 of y'all that I've seen, one of y'all might be an Israelite. You know, one of y'all might be a part of that speckled bird. You know, but even in that, when the Lord is judging, we can't step in between whatever judgment the Lord put on you. Only thing we can't do is tell you the word of Yahweh Shai, and if you resonate with it, it'll clean you up. But it's just to see this man's world. You know, see how you know, this man is you know, he's the devil. First and foremost, he's the damn devil. He don't even care about his own people. He put that same spirit on the majority of our people. Our people don't even care about ourselves, you know. But through the truth, through the light, through the word of Yahweh Shai, those that's meant to wake up and get this, the house of David, you know, the beloved, they're gonna see, you know, they're gonna be joined to a house, and a house that will not be divided. Because this world is divided, man. This system, Esau, Edom's world, how he got things going, they are all divided. They are against each other. They are actually against each other. Actually, thank you. They are actually against each other. And there's no help. I'm gonna get a precept. I want a freestyle precept for one reason. Check this out. Here I go, right back at the same stoplight. Salakia. I can't find it. But it's one where it says, it's a precept where it says how a man that go to war to come home and not have anything, that's the system that Esau Edom set up, man. These men go to war. They've been fighting in wars, risking their lives on a daily basis to so-called fight for the freedoms of America, and they come home and they ain't got nothing to stand on. They ain't got nothing to stand on. What system is that, man? Do you not agree that it's time for a change? And Trump is not going to bring a change. Elon Musk is not going to bring a change. If anything, they're going to make things more drastic. We're about to go into more drastic times, more desperate times. People are about to really be put in the spirit of despair, especially those that know not Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, especially those that are full of pride, those that trust in oppression, those that go down to Egypt for help, those that have a mindset where they're in control. All right, we have to be the elect. We're learning that things are out of our hand. Right now, we're understanding things are out of our hand. We can only control, not even control. We can only put our best foot forward on an everyday basis toward doing what the Lord says to do. You know, a man don't work, a man don't eat. So we got to work. We got to find work. We got to make work. Whatever we got to do, we got to make work in order to eat. You know, we use this world, but not abusing it. If there are certain benefits you can get out of it, then do so. But at the end of the day, we're learning to when we're brought to a lower state, to take it cheerfully. That's what we're learning. When you're brought to a lower state, take it cheerfully. And we see the benefits behind it. It's not just words. The Bible, the words is coming, the wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not just words. They're a way of life. It's a way of life. All right? This is our conversation. This is our way of life. And Esau, Edom, man, you can't trust in this world anymore, or the rulers of this world anymore. I want to go here. Since I couldn't find that, let me go back to, I want to start here. Proverbs 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's what I seen. That's what I seen. I went from, it was like 2 street blocks, like 2 street lights, right? 2 street lights. I seen what appeared to be 3 Edomites, like back to back, with signs. And you know, that's not counting the ones that I didn't see. But like 5-10 years ago, on these same blocks, you wouldn't see that happening. I'm telling you, since 2020, you know, since that jump shot year, you want to call it the jump shot year. Since that jump shot year, man, I never seen so many so-called white people, actual red men, on the corner begging. The sign said, "Please help." The sign said, "Please help." But you know, it's a part A. That's y'all people. Esau, that's how y'all people get down. And not only that, those people of the other nations and of Israel that trust in oppression, that believe the democracy, that believe in the pseudoscience of Esau, Edom, or the wicked rulers in this world, that they're gonna somehow be prosperous in this world. The Lord said you're gonna mourn. Why? Because there's a wicked man in rulership. And no one else can be pointed out besides the so-called white man. No one else can be pointed out as far as being the wicked besides the white man. Who's the one that got all these news broadcasts, that's doing all these what they call them? Conferences, yeah. That's holding all these conferences on your TV, on your news channel. Who's holding all these conferences up? From America to the EU, all these different countries in the EU, about what they're gonna do to make the world better. Elon Musk, where he come from? Where did he come from? For him to be the main spokesperson inside the Oval Office about a week, less than a week ago, or about a week ago. Who is this guy? Who voted for him? Why is his voice so important? To find out, like we don't already know. Like we don't already know. There's wicked politicians. When you come from a small city, a small town, like you know, a lot of us do, especially these southern towns or the Midwestern towns, you know, like Indiana, Ohio, Detroit, Michigan, St. Louis, Missouri, all these places. When you cover small towns like this, you know how corrupt the government is. Your towns are a resemblance of the corruption of this fucking so-called white man. Your leaders. Once again, Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And because we know who's in rulership, Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, Esau, Edom. Malachi chapter 1, starting at verse 1 through 4. Right? He's the border of wickedness, Esau, Edom. That's why we're going through what we're going through. That's why the world is in the place, the turmoil that it is in. Right? Well, let me get this Isaiah 32, because the Lord is subscribing. The Lord is setting up a prescription for the sickness that's conducted in this world. The Lord is setting up a prescription, called Yahweh Shai, for the healing of the world. I want to get this in Isaiah 32, starting at verse 1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, right? When the righteous bear rule, the people rejoice. That's Yahweh Shai. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and prince shall rule in judgment, right? What did the Lord tell? What did Yahweh Shai? What did Yahweh Shai tell the disciples? He said they would be. They asked the Lord, we gave up everything for this truth. What's going to be our, reward? The Lord said, y'all going to be on 12 thrones judging the tribes of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, in righteousness, for trusting and believing in the word of Yahweh, for trusting and believing in the Son, understanding the prophecies that must come to pass, understanding righteousness, and being a part of that righteousness is the only thing that's going to overcome the wickedness that this world has everybody mourning over. That's the only way, through Yahweh Shai. But he has to return. We have to be patient. We have to wait till he rises to the parade. Don't do it. Don't do it. You would do it. Well, then go ahead and do it, man. Again, Isaiah 32, verse 1, behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. Those princes, let's go here. I want to speak about the princes. Let's go to Psalms chapter 50, verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent, talking about Esau, Edom. His corrupt politicians, his corrupt religious leaders, all they all about is they about control. They used to be about $1, right? It was all about money, how much money they can get to take care of their situations, because this world is based on finances, carnality. All right, and there's no spiritual intervention when it comes to carnality. Their intervention is money's gonna save them. That's their intervention. As long as I make enough money, and me and my people gonna be all right. We're gonna be good. In a wicked world, in a world that's full of carnality, it appears to be so. But at the end of the day, the Lord said, it is written, about a man, selling his soul. What profit a man to sell his soul? That's all right, I got time, man. Y'all playing with it though, but You know, what profit a man to sell his soul to gain the whole world? You know, and lose his soul. There you go. Roughly paraphrasing. What profit do you get out of that? Nothing. Something temporary, in which you're going to have to pay for it sooner or later. You're going to pay for it sooner or later. Nothing beneficial comes out of it. You know? Ask your superstars. Ask your famous people. At the end of the day, what do they walk away with? Nothing. You need the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. You need the spirit of righteousness to be upon you. You need to know how to operate according to the word of Yahweh Shem Shah. Because those are going to be the ones that the Lord is going to save. Those are the ones that the Lord has predestined from the beginning. Why would the Lord tell you to clean your way and destroy you? Why would the Lord tell you, come out of her, my people, lest you be partakers of her sins? You know, and that's going to be the elect that's going to be called up into the chariots. Come out of her, my people, lest you be partakers of her sins. Because America about to be hit with them nuclear missiles. And with them laser beams come out of the chariots of the Heavenly Father. For all of her abominations and all those that trust in her. That trust in oppression, because America is an oppressive. America is an oppressive kingdom. All right. Back to Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, talking about Esau, Edom, all his wickedness, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. To the point where because through iconoclasm, they paint over the picture of the judges thereof. Right? That go back to Job 9:24. You know, iconoclasm. They paint over the face of the judges thereof. They put themselves as the judges of the world. You know, as the righteous judges. You know, with these white babies, white angel babies, and white. You know, through their movies, they show these so-called white men as the biblical defenders, you know, as the children of Israel, which we know now is a farce. We know it's a lie. All right? And they thought that the Lord was with them. You know, it's even written in the scriptures where they say the Lord ain't dealing with the children of Israel no more because we were wicked, we were going off. They said right now it's the time for us to capitalize on putting doing whatever we want to do to the children of Israel. Thus says the Lord, y'all thought I was as one of y'all. But he say, but I will reprove thee, right? And set them in order before thine eyes. But he's going to reprove, you know, the elect and set us in order, Lord. Wouldn't we be a part of that number? And set us in order before their eyes, which is happening. And it's something that they can't stop because it's spiritual, right? The Black Panthers was able to be stopped. The NAACP was able to be stopped, even though it's still going. Where y'all momentum at? The so-called Black Christian Church is stopped. It's stagnant. It's not like flowing water. It's stagnant. It's stuck in one place and it's not going anywhere. Nor will it go anywhere. Any of these organizations. Why? Because this is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah is doing. All those other organizations were set up by the so-called Edomites. You know, the Amalek, the tribe of Amalek. They were the ones that set it up. All those organizations. The latest one is the BLM, the Black Lives Matter organization. The Black Lives Matter organization. It was set up by Amalek. What was his name? Soros or some shit like that. And he used three abominable women. You know, three women that that believe in being believe in what they call it, a woman being with a woman. I don't know if it's sodomy. You know, it's in orderly affection. All right, in orderly affection. Look, I just see it's another Edomite right now, out here on the road directing traffic with a cart. He got a cart. He got a cart where Lord knows what's in there, like stuff that he just found on the road. And the cart is broken, man. He look hurt. He red though. You know he an Edomite. Yeah, man. It's hard out here on these folks, man. It's hard out here on these folks, man. Esau Edom, man, he's a nigga at his own table. Right? Let me finish this though. He say again, Psalms chapter 50, verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent. Though thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. Who was that he set in order before their eyes? Starting with the 144,000, starting with the men of Israel. All right? Those that he says he gonna make their pillar. He gonna make them a pillar in the house of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Right? Those that stand up so boldly for the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. He set us up before their faces. With that, I want to get that, is that Wisdom of Solomon? Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labor. It says what? And then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him. The righteous man. Well, what do we say? And what's the proverb? When the righteous are in authority, the world rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So the people are not going to keep on mourning. The righteous, with the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, the righteous are beginning to stand up on their feet. The righteous are being set in order before their faces. Verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. Right. For one, they're not gonna expect the Lord to come down in chariots, what the world Italy called UFOs, to save his elect, to save those pillars, to save those righteous men the Lord is setting up before their face, doing the work. Right? Not deceitfully using the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. In all honesty, in all sincerity, telling the 100% truth. Setting in order. Right? What the Lord say? Let all things be done decently and in order. Starting with what he got going on right now. And anyone outside that order, they're not going to get it. They're not going to make it. They can't be a part of it. They can't be a part of it. They're going to have to just figure, they're going to have to, they'll have to face whatever the Lord got going for them. But as far as the righteous, starting with the 144,000, the Lord is setting up his men for the victory. To do what? To rule the world in righteousness, so that the people ain't got to mourn no more. So we the people don't have to mourn no more. Starting with the children of Israel. Starting with the children of Israel. Starting with the elect children of Israel. Put it like that first and foremost. And ain't y'all ready for that? Y'all should be sick and tired of the way this place is being ran. Y'all should sincerely be sick and tired of the way this place is being run. And people are. That's why the elect is waking up. They're honestly sick and tired of the lies, the deception. And if you are of the elect, You're tired of living wicked. You're tired of accepting the wickedness, accepting the default of a wicked ruler, and being a part of the system. You want out. You want out of this. You want out of this wicked world. You want out of being subject to wickedness. You want out of being corrupted. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, Papa. Y'all got it. You got it. You got it. No rush. No rush. Y'all just got off of work, man. Hard working man. Y'all good, man. Verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had some time in derision, and a proverb of reproach. Yeah, they talk mad shit about us. Even to this day, they talk mad shit about us, saying, what y'all doing out there with them dresses on? What y'all bums doing? Y'all ain't got no job. Y'all ain't got no home. Y'all ain't got no wives to take care of. Y'all ain't got no education. On the contrary, we got all that and then some. Some of us, some of us got all that and then some. And the Lord still put the Spirit on men, righteous men, Lord willing, we endure to the end, righteous men to go out here and do the work while it's still daytime, before the night comes. Verse 3, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had some time in derision, and a proverb of reproach. We fools, accounting his life madness and his end to be without honor. And like I like to say, man, humility first. That's the name of my new channel. Humility first, man. Humility comes before honor. So we look like we don't got nothing. We're being humiliated before the whole world. But at the same time, that humiliation comes with the honor of not being a part of this God-forsaken, wicked-ass kingdom. Queendom. Call Halayah Yahweh Shem Yahshua for waking us up. Lord willing, we endure to the end. Verse 5. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot among the saints? Lord willing, our lot is among the saints, man. The prophets, the men the Lord is raising up in these last days and time to be those righteous rulers. To be those righteous rulers, no longer living in living in sin willingly. Knowing the difference between, what we was taught and the truth. Y'all Akim and y'all Aqua, y'all brothers and y'all sisters. 5 years ago, man, the world was different. 3 years ago, the world was different. Today is a way different world than it was 5 years ago. And for some reason, if you're still in this thing, the Lord has you here for a reason. And Lord willing, you endure to the end. Adawan Ratazah. I think it's the last precept. Let me see if I got one more. I'm going to close out on this. Ecclesiastes, yeah. Ecclesiastes chapter... Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, in the Apocrypha, chapter 10, verse 2. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. Right. That's what Yahweh Shem Yahshua doing right now. He's ordering a government, all right, called New Jerusalem. That's what he's ordering, the New Jerusalem, to get caught up in the heavens, to be changed, and to come down as the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, to rule in righteousness forever. Verse 2, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man that the ruler of the city is, such are they that dwell therein. So, and what we're supposed to be doing, right? We're supposed to have faith according to the measurement of Yahweh Shai, who's the most righteous of all, who sacrificed himself, or who was sacrificed for the children, for the sins of Israel, to have a way back to the Heavenly Father. It's beautiful, man. At the end of the day, an unwise king destroyed his people, right? As I was saying, the reason why I even, started doing this lesson, because these people are destroyed. His people are destroyed. He saw Edom's people are destroyed. Look at this guy on the bike. He looking hurt. He looking hurt. Hurt. He needs some milk. Stop, man. You need some milk, man. Esau's bad looking bad out here. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Yeah, Jerusalem, New Jerusalem shall be inhabited. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, he's setting in order righteous men that's judging. Let people know where they're going off at. That's where you start with the judgments. The Lord is a Lord of judgment. He's not a Lord of just let you do what the fuck you want to do. It's not how you get down. Righteous judgments. Let me see. They say, the unwise king destroys his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Yahweh Shai. And those men, the hopeful elect, the actual men that's going to govern the society of Yahweh Shai, that's about to come into effect. Because it's time for us to rejoice. It's time for the world to rejoice. It's time for the birds. It's time for the cats, the dogs, the animals, the elephants. It's time for the bees, the ants. It's time for the world to rejoice. This shit is almost done with, man. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, those is under my voice and under the tutelage of the elders and apostles of the great millstone, on down, those that speak the same like my doctrine, man, Lord willing, we be a part of that number, man, to usher it in. With that, I'm going to close out, though, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Rachak, Kodash, double honor to our elders and apostles of the great millstone. Hope this lesson is edifying to the elect. Keep in doing Yahweh Shai, Ratazah, and, it's going to be a beautiful world, man. It's gonna be a lot before we get to that world, but it's coming, though, man. We almost there, Lord willing. Till next time, Kwame Yasharala. Wa Abba Abba.